Okay, is it on? So this is 8-61, letter A, and it wants us to evaluate these things. And I would say, it doesn't show a little picture of a calculator or anything, so I would say that it wants you to actually do it, you know, without using a calculator. So the way I do it is I ask myself, is there something that can multiply by itself 3 times, you know, like something times something times something, that equals negative 64. So in a way, it's a little bit of a guessing game. Like, do you want to just try some? It's not 1. 1 times 1 times 1 doesn't make 64. What about, you want to try 2? Is 2 times 2 times 2 64? 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. It's not 2. Try 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 3 is 27, so it's not 3. What about 4? I think it's probably going to end up being 4. 4 times 4 times 4. Let's see if it's that. Well, we can do this. 4 times 4 is 16. And 16 times 4, is that 64? I don't know. Let's see. I think it is, but let's see. 6 times 4, that's 24. 4 times 1 is 4. 5, that's 64. Okay, now that didn't exactly work, though, because I got a positive 64. What can I do to fix these up so the answer will be negative 64? Any ideas? Are you guys lost? Are you confused why I have 3 4s in a row? No, because it's because the little 3. Because if that were a square root, I'd have 2. And I'd use 8. I'd go 8 times 8.
Would it be a negative 4 times 4 is 4?
Yes. Because negative 4 times negative 4 makes a negative times negative is a positive. But then this one makes negative. Right? So now I have 16 times negative 4. That's negative 64. So that tells me that the cube root of negative 64 is negative 4. So what cube root is it's kind of the opposite of cubing. So that tells me that negative 4 cubed equals negative 64. Is that okay? They're kind of opposites. Like this one and this one, they're kind of, I don't know, inverses of each other. Let's do another one so you can get the hang of it. So that was letter A. Letter B. So it's the 5th root of 32. So in other words, I shouldn't write an equal sign. In other words, something to the 5th power equals 32. I want to know what times itself 5 times equals 32. Or in other words, I want to know something times itself, times it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to know what number that is that times is by itself 5 times to make 32. Does anyone have an idea we can start guessing on? Or
Red and blue, let's just try 2.
Yeah, let's just try 2.
I think that's wrong.
I think it is 2. So at this point, you guys don't have a real instinct for this because I happen to know. I mean, I know that the 5th root, I know that it's 2 because I've done a lot of these problems. But at this point, you guys don't necessarily look at the 52 and go, oh, that's 2 to the 5th. You know, you have to probably guess a little bit. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then these 2 together make 4, and then we'll just bring that one down. That's how I do it. And then, well, let's see, that's 4 times 2, that's 8. 8 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32.
Yay.
Yay, so we got it. So that's 32. So that means that the 5th root of 32 is equal to 2. Or in other words, 2 to the 5th equals 32. So that's 2. 2 to the 5th. So you just want to write your answer as 2, though. And in this one, you just wanted to write your answer as negative 4. Is there questions right now?
No.
Okay, after you do more of them, you guys are going to get this. Here's letter C. Now I know somebody's going to get this. What is it?
3.
3, because 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. See, 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So that's why the answer is 3. Okay?
That was actually.
That's easy. Okay, here's letter D.
This is hard.
4th root of how many zeros do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means, in other words, that means something to the fourth power equals that number.
2,500.
You think 2,000? Oh,
Quarters,
you're.
isn't it? Like quarters?
Is it like quarters?
2,000.
So.
No, because it's not 2,500 plus 2,100 plus 2,000 time.
Yeah, so you were thinking of 2,500 times 4.
No,
But I'm trying to say something times the same something times the same something times the same something equals that number.
what about, 250?
Let's see.
Because
Two-
you know, because 125 times 8.
Okay, so let's see. 250 times 250 times 250 times 250. 250 times 250 is, let's see, 25 times 25 is 625. 62500. And these would also make 62500. And then if I times those both together,
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to give us the ones and the zeros that we want. No, that gives me a big old number. You want to try 150? 150 times 150. Well, I know 15 times 15 is 225. And then it's going to be another 225. And 225 times, let's see, 22500 times 22500. That's equal to that number. What about some 10? You want to try some, like, I feel like I want to try 10.
Wait, no, 10, yes.
Because the only reason I'm saying I'd like to try 10s is because it needs to have a bunch of zeros in it. It can't
Oh
have,
my gosh, it's 10.
yeah, because 10 times 10 is 100, and 10 times 10 is 100. And if you guys know that trick where you go 100 times 100, you just add the zeros, and so it's 10. So the answer is 10.
Oh, idiot, I can't believe I didn't get that.
That's okay. So now that you did all that thinking, it's gonna be